Rachel Rosie for Martial Arts Mindset. Now, Dennis McCann has come out with this on his social media recently, which is basically a breakdown saying that everything in his test results came back negative. He has said that this came out, this was done on the 17th of January, 2025, my birthday, if you're asking, which also is the birthday of Muhammad Ali and Usyk. So, moving on. If you don't understand the full weight of the story, I'm going to break it down. So let's break it down. In 2024, Dennis McCann was removed from the undercard of Usyk Fury because he had some adverse findings in his VADA drug test. He was meant to fight Peter McGrail during that fight, and then it got handed over to Reese Edwards. So the British Boxing Board of Control suspended him, and it was moved over to the UK anti-doping team, so UKAD. The WBO gave McCann 30 days to explain why they shouldn't strip him of his WBO Intercontinental Junior Featherweight title, remove him from WBO rankings, and impose a 2-year ban. So then basically he had to kind of prove his innocence during that time. The EBU, the European Boxing Union, stripped McCann of his European Junior Featherweight title in 2025 of July. So that's only this year, citing his failure to meet defense time limits amid the investigation. Peter McGrail will now face another contender for the vacant title. So McCann has denied anything, and he's also pointing to several negative tests that he also had, and has now he basically said that there was procedural irregularities if samples were handled. So he's saying that they've been mismanaged, and that's why there has come up with some irregularities, not actually because anything that he took knowingly. And he's kind of he's been fighting his corner, but not only that, is that Frank Warren has been fighting his corner, saying that the whole thing is completely farcical, that they've just been incompetent, and that's why this has all happened, and that basically McCann should be allowed to come back into boxing. So this has all been going on, but this is the first time really that McCann has kind of popped up, said anything about it, which gives me the feeling that maybe this is all going to kind of blow over, because obviously he has the support of Queensberry financially to fight this case. Listen, doping is a really, really difficult one. Like in moments like this where you think, if McCann like genuinely is innocent in this situation, imagine if he didn't have the backing of Queensberry, imagine if he didn't have the money. And yet, because so many people are doping and it's kind of going under the radar, and it's so easy. I did a video about this, about half-life cycles and how you can take things and then hide, but it doesn't really clarify why you would have some that come up negative and then afterwards come up positive as you're going through. Anyway, difficult to know what the best thing is to do with all of this, because you don't want somebody's career to be ruined by somebody, possibly in this case, that was just mishandled and incompetent, as Frank Warren says, but you also don't want to support the ability for people to dope in boxing. Oh, crazy. But anyway, what do you guys think? Final thought. I'm not calling McCann guilty, innocent, whatever. All I hope is that we find a better outcome for these situations long term.